message from the protest here this morning?
So we're here to protest Woodside's sponsorship of our beautiful Western Australia Boola Bardip Museum. And as a medical doctor and an an advocate for human health, we shouldn't have dirty fossil fuel sproikers like Woodside putting any money into our beautiful museums, especially not sponsoring things like marine research when they're the ones through global warming are causing all these marine heat waves and the sea level rising. This is pure corporate greenwashing. We can and should do a lot better here in Western Australia on the grounds of human health and having a livable future for everybody. So I'm proud to be part of this action.
Great, thank you. And I mean, from a health perspective, can you just tell us a little bit more about sort of why it's so inappropriate for Woodside to have these kind of sponsorships? What sort of message does it send?
Absolutely. So right now we're on the second day of what's going to be about an 8-day heat wave. And as a medical doctor, I know that our emergency department admissions are going to push up by at least 10% because of heat waves, which we know are much more likely because of fossil fuel driven global heating. Now that means more people coming in with strokes, heart attacks, all sorts of medical complications, renal failure, asthma attacks, and some of these people will die. And this is an unnecessary toll we're paying for fossil fuel expansion, which is crazy in 2025 when we have wonderful renewable options available that are clean, that don't pollute our air. And we just need to move forward very strongly in that direction on the grounds of human health, as well as economics and common sense and moral decency.
For health reasons, historically, cigarette companies, for example, used to sponsor all sorts of social, cultural, sporting events, and that's no longer allowed. Do you see any kind of...
Absolutely. We wouldn't have an arms company sponsoring Boola Bardip. We wouldn't have the tobacco industry sponsoring the WA Museum, but somehow it's acceptable for a pure oil and gas company to be sponsoring our beautiful centrepiece museum in Western Australia. It's completely acceptable in 2025. It's also unacceptable that they're sponsoring the symphony orchestra, the ballet, the Nippers, our Children's Science Museum, SciTech, and we're coming after all of these because this is not acceptable. This is not acceptable in 2026, and we need to aim for a much higher standard. We need to get dirty money out of our institutions.
Right.
Apart from getting the year wrong.